Okay, so arithmetic sequence, and especially this is for class 10 students, right? Both SCERT and NCERT, right? So we know the expression for nth type of an arithmetic sequence, Tn is given as a plus n minus 1 times d, right? The expression for finding nth type of an arithmetic sequence. Here Tn stands for nth type. And we can reduce this in the form some real number a plus n times b, right? So this is the general expression for an arithmetic sequence, right? General expression where a and b belongs to a real number, right? And n is the position, right? So this is an integer, right? And refer for position. For first time n is equal to 1, for second time n is equal to 2, and so on, right? So this we already discussed, right? Now today we are going to discuss how to obtain arithmetic sequence, then sum of certain terms and its product is given, right? So that is today's topic. So I'm writing an arithmetic sequence 2, 4, 6, right? So this is an arithmetic sequence where first term a is equal to 2, right? And common difference d, that is equal to 2. And how many terms for this will represent the first term t1, that is equal to a, and this will represent second term, and this will represent third term, and so on, right? Now we want to find sum of these three terms. So sum of three terms, right? In this arithmetic sequence, we have only three terms, 2, 4, and 6. So we simply just add 2 plus 4 plus 6. That is equal to 2 plus 4. 6 plus 6, that is equal to 12. Right. Now, what is the product of these three terms? Product of three terms. Right. We simply take the product, that is 2 into 4 into 6. 2 into 4, 8. 8 multiplied by 6, that is equal to 48. Right. So for this sequence, this is an arithmetic sequence, right, of three terms, right? So from the sequence, we obtain sum of three terms, that is given as 12, and product of three terms, that is given as 48. Right. Now we can write a general arithmetic sequence as first term a, then a plus d, then next term is a plus 2d, right? A plus 3d, this goes on, all right? Okay, suppose I am forming a question. The question is given sum of three terms of an arithmetic sequence. Sum of three terms of an arithmetic sequence or arithmetic progression is 12, and its product is 48. Find the sequence. This is our question, right? Okay. So the given condition is sum of how many times? 3 times of an arithmetic sequence is given. That is 12, and whose product, that is product of those 3 times, is 48. We want to determine the sequence, right? Okay. Now we already know the answer is 2, 4, 6. That is the 3 times of this arithmetic sequence that we already know. So suppose instead of 3 times, sum of 5 times and its product is given, or sum of 7 terms, sum of 9 terms, 3, 5, 7, 9. That means odd numbers. So sum of some odd numbers and whose product is given. Then we have to determine the arithmetic sequence. Suppose in problems it may consisting of sum of 4 terms and its product, or sum of 6 terms and its product. That means 4, 6, 8, etc. are even number. So sum of certain even numbers and whose product may be given, and the question may be to find the arithmetic sequence, right? So our arithmetic sequence is 2, 4, 6, right? Suppose I am representing this by letter A, right? Then how we get 6? 6 is equal to A plus 2. So what is the value of this term? This become A minus 2, right? We know A is equal to 4. Then A plus 2. A plus 2 is equal to 4 plus 2, that is equal to 6. And A minus 2, that is equal to 4 minus 2, that is equal to 2, right? So we can choose this 2 as A minus 2, 4 as A, and 6 as A plus 2, right? Now, what is sum of these 3 terms? Sum of these 3 terms, that is equal to, we can write sum of these 3 terms, that is equal to A minus 2, right? I'm writing here, that is, this is equal to is here, A minus plus A plus A plus 2, right? Now we have how many S? 1A, 2, 3. So 3A, here a minus 2 and a plus 2. So minus 2 plus 2, that will cancel. So this is equal to 3A. So this 3A, that is equal to the sum of these terms, that is 2 plus 4 plus 6. That is equal to 12. So from here, we can write 3A is equal to 12, or A is equal to 12 by 3. That is equal to 4. Once we have got 4, then the term just before 4 is A minus common difference. That is equal to A minus 2. This becomes A plus 2, right? Now, so sum of 3 terms if given, then we can choose those terms as A minus D. So in general, we can write this term as A minus common difference. This term as A, and this term as A plus common difference. Right. What is the need of choosing the terms like this? A minus D, A plus D. Here, the first term become A minus D, right? Second term become A. This A plus D is the third term. If we are choosing the 3 terms as A minus D, A and A plus D. Since we are choosing 3 terms like this, then we have sum of these 3 terms that become A minus D plus A plus D, right? Then minus D and plus D will get cancelled. This will equal to 3 times A, right? In this problem, the sum of 3 terms are given and whose product is also given, right? So we can choose 3 terms of arithmetic progression, either like this value, right? We can choose 3 terms like A plus D, A plus 3D. Then what happens if you are choosing in this manner? Now I am simply adding these 3 terms. So this becomes A plus D plus A plus 2D. That is equal to, what is the given is 12. So this indicates A plus A plus A, 3A plus 3D. That is equal to 12. Right. So we have 2 unknowns in this equation. One is A and other is D. If we are choosing the terms like this, right? Suppose instead of this choice, we can choose terms like this format. We can choose first term, that is equal to A minus D, and second term can be chosen as A, and we know the third term, that is equal to A plus D, right? If you are choosing the three terms in this manner, then what happens? While taking the sum, this will become a minus d plus a plus d. So minus d and plus d can cancel. Then that is equal to 3a. From that, we can determine the value of a, right? So I am choosing the value terms in this manner, right? A minus b, a and a plus b, right? So we can assume three terms of an arithmetic sequence of arithmetic progression AP is a minus b, a, next term obviously a plus b. The choice of this choice is because sum of three terms is given as 2. Now we just adding these three terms, the result become 3 times a, d will get cancelled. That way we are choosing in this manner. Since odd number of terms, 3 terms means odd number of terms, right? Suppose 5 terms are given, then also we can choose here the next term become a plus 2d, right? So before this term, we have a minus 2t. So how many terms we have? 5 terms, right? Suppose sum of odd number of terms is given, then we can choose in this manner. The middle term is always a, then a plus d here a minus d, a plus d, 2d, a minus 2d. So how many terms? First term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term, right? In this manner, we can choose if sum of odd numbers. In this problem, we have only 3 numbers, right? So we can take this as a choice. So first term is a minus b, second term is a, and third term is chosen as a plus d. Now sum is equal to a minus d plus a plus b, right? This minus d and plus d get cancelled. That is equal to 3a. Now sum of 3 terms is given as 12, right? So we can write 3a. This is equal to 12, or a is equal to 12 divided by 3. That is equal to 4. So we got first a. No, not first term. The value of a, right? The value of a is obtained as 4. Now the product of this 3 term is given as 48. Now we can write product of 3 terms, right? Product of 3 terms. That is equal to a 2 into, no, not 2. That we have to determine, right? This is equal to a minus d multiplied by a plus b, right? Or we can write this as, I'm writing a first. A multiplied by a minus b multiplied by a plus b, right? So this is the product of 3 terms. And we know that a minus d multiplied by a plus d, that is equivalent to a square minus b square, right? We know a plus b multiplied by a minus b. This is an identity, right? A minus b. This is equal to a square minus b square, right? This we can use this identity here, right? So we can write this is equal to, I'm writing the remaining portion here, right? So we can write this is equal to a multiplied by a square minus b square, right? This value is given as 48. Okay, now substitute for a. We have already determined the value of a. So 4 multiplied by a square means 4 square minus d square. That is equal to 48. Or we can write 4 square minus d square. That is equal to 48 divided by this 4. So this is equal to 12. Right. So from here we can determine the value of d. Right. The value of d. So this is equal. This implies I'm writing this things here, right? Okay, so we can write this as 4 square minus d square, that is equal to 12, or 4 square 16 minus d square is equal to 12, or 16 minus 12, this d is taken to RHS d square, or we can write d square is equal to 4, or d is equal to plus or minus 2. Right, so d is either plus 2 or minus 2, and we also obtain the value of a. Now we can write the three tails are so we have get two cases. Right, first case is when a is equal to 4 and d is equal to 2, and second case is a is equal to 4 and d is equal to minus 2. So case 1, we have a is equal to 4, right, and d is equal to plus 2, right. So our terms are, first term is a minus d, so we can write this into 4 minus 2, right, that is equal to 2, and second term t2 is we are chosen, that is a, so that is equal to 4, and t3 is chosen as a plus d, a plus d, that is equal to 4 plus 2, that is equal to 6. So three terms of the sequence are three terms of arithmetic progression. are First term is 2, second term is 4, and third term is 6. So this is the answer. Now we have one more case, that is case second. In case second, the value of a, that is given as 4, and value of d, that is given as minus 2, right. So we have this first term, t1 is equal to a minus d, that is equal to a 4 minus minus 2, that is equal to 4 plus 2 is equal to 6, right. And we will get t2, that is equal to a, is equal to 4, and third term t3 is equal to a plus d, that is equal to 4 plus minus 2, that is equal to 2. So the sequence become, first term become 6. So 6, 4, and 2. Both are same. This is arranged in the ascending order. And here, this is 6, 4, 2. That is arranging in the descending order. So this is the solution. When sum and product of certain terms of an arithmetic sequence is given. Right. Okay. Now, suppose I am chosen this model, this method, that is a minus b, a and a plus d, since sum is given. When sum is given and our chosen is a minus b, a and a plus d, then we will get a minus d plus a plus a plus d, and minus d and plus d will get cancelled. Then we have only one unknown, that is 3a, that is equal to sum. From those we can determine the value of a, right. Suppose in a problem we can do another problem, right. And choosing 3 into 6 into 9. Suppose okay, 3, 6, 9. This is an arithmetic sequence, right? 3, 6, 9. Here our first time is 3. 3. T1 is 3, and common difference is 6 minus 3. That become 3. Both first term and common difference are 3. Now what is the sum of this term? Sum of these 3 terms, that is equal to 3 plus 6 plus 9. 3 plus 6, that is 9 plus 9. That becomes 18. Right. Now what is the product of these 3 terms? Now product of these 3 terms, that is equal to 3 into 6 into 9. 3 into 6, this is 3 into 6, 18. 18 into 9. 18 into 9 means 180. 180 minus 18. 180 minus 18. 162, right? This is 18. 18 into 9. 9 into 8, 72. 7, 1, 9, 162, right? So this is equal to 162. Now, my question is sum of three consecutive terms of an arithmetic sequence. Arithmetic sequence is 18 and whose product is 162. Find the sequence, right? Find the sequence. This is a question, right? So we already determined the value. We know the value is either 369 or 963. We can either arrange in ascending order or in descending order. So solution we already known the solution. All right. Okay. Now so we have three consecutive terms. So we can assume the three consecutive terms as now assume or let three terms be. So this is an odd number. So we can choose the middle term as A. So after A we have term A plus B. Before A we have term A minus D. So A minus D, A and A plus B can be chosen as three consecutive terms of an arithmetic sequence. So let three terms be A minus D, A and plus D. Right. So what is our sum? Sum of three terms. Right. This is given as given data 18. Now what's product? Product of three terms that is given as 162. Right. So this is our given data. Now we want to determine the arithmetic sequence. Right. So we can write sum is equal to A minus D plus A plus A plus D. This is a sum of three terms. We know minus D and plus D is cancelled. This is equal to 3A. Right. Now the value of 3A that is given as 18. Right. From here we get A is equal to 18 by 3. That is equal to 6. Right. So we got the value of A. Now what is the product? The next condition given is product is equal to, we can write product is A minus D multiplied by A multiplied by A plus D. Right. I'm writing this A first. So this is equal to A multiplied by A minus D into A plus D. This is again the form A minus B into A plus B. That's A square minus B square. So we can write this is equal to A multiplied by A square minus B square. That is given as 162. Right. Okay. Now I am taking these things to here. So I am writing this equation here. That is A. Instead of A, we can write 6 multiplied by 6 square minus D square. That is equal to 162. Right. Now simplify this equation. 6 square minus D square is equal to 162 divided by 6. So what is 162 by 6? 162 divided by 6. 2 times 12, 4 to 7 times. That is 42. Right. So this is equal to 27. Or we can write 6 square means 36. 36 minus D square. That is equal to 27. From this equation, we have only one unknown. That is D. We can determine the value of D. So this implies D square is equal to, I am taking D square to RHS. 36 minus 27. That is equal to 9. All right. So the value of D square is given as 9. Okay. So we can write D square is equal to 9. So D is equal to either plus 3 or D is equal to minus 3. And the value of A we already determined as 6. 6. A is equal to 6. Okay. Here also we have two cases. When A is equal to 6 and D is equal to plus 3. And other case is A is equal to 6 and D is equal to minus 3. And we can obtain two sequence, but two sequence will be same. One the same sequence arranged in the ascending order, and other is the sequence arranged in the descending order. Okay, so we can write those cases. Now, case one. Right. In case one, we know A is equal to 6. Let D is equal to plus 3. Right. So, term 1, T1 is equal to A minus T. That is equal to 6 minus 3. That is equal to 3. Right. And term 2, T2, that is equal to A. That is equal to 6. So, we got second term as 6. And third term, that is given as A plus D. That is equal to 6 plus 3 is equal to 9. So, our arithmetic progression or the first three terms or three consecutive terms of the given arithmetic sequence is 3, 6, 9. This is the first case. Now, we have one more case, case 2, right? In case 2, the value of A that is given as 6 and D become minus 3. So, first term D1 is equal to A minus D. So, you can write A minus 3. What's the value of A? The value of A is 6. So, this is equal to 6 minus of minus 3. That is plus 3. That is equal to 9. Right. And second term T2, that is equal to A. The value is given as 6. Right. And third, this is T2, right? T2. Second term. And third term T3 is A plus D. That is 6 plus minus 3. Plus of minus, that's equal to minus. That is 6 minus 3. Is equal to 3. So our sequence become, first term become 9, second term become 6, and third term become 3. So these are the two arithmetic sequence. Both are same, but the numbers are arranged in two different manner. This is in ascending order, and other is in descending order. Right. Suppose 5 terms are given. Sum of 5 terms and whose product may be given. Then how will we choose the numbers? In that case, we can choose the numbers as A. Right. Then the next term here is A plus D. Right. Next term become A plus 2D. Right. Suppose in problem, sum of 5 consecutive terms. 5 consecutive terms of an arithmetic sequence may be given. So we can choose A plus D, A plus 2D. So just before A, we have term A minus D. So just before A minus D, we have term A minus 2D. So if sum of 5 terms are given, we can choose first term is A minus 2D. So this is our T1. This is our T2, term 2. This is our term 3. This is our term 4. And this is our term 5. So this is our choice. Choose, right? If the sum of 5 terms is given and whose product may be given, or suppose other condition may be given, suppose the value of D or anything may be given. So we can choose. If anyways, if sum of 5 terms is given, you can choose terms like this. If suppose sum of 7 terms is given. 7 is again an odd number. Then what is our choose? We can choose A. Then here A plus D. Then A plus 2D. So this is our middle term, right? This is middle term. If sum is odd number, then we have A plus 3D, right? So just before A, we can write A minus D. So before A minus D, A minus 2D, and before 2, A minus 2D, this becomes A minus 3D. Now, how many terms is given? 7 terms. This is a term 1, right? Term 1, term 2, term 3, term 4, T5, T6, and T7. So what is the sum? You are taking the sum. Sum is equal to sum of all these things, right? So we can write add here sum. I'm writing sum of 7 terms. That is equal to Adding all this term. Again, adding this term plus this plus 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 plus, right? Add all these terms. I'm giving a bracket, right? So what happens? This minus 3D and plus 3D get cancelled, right? Minus 2D and plus 2D get cancelled. Minus D and plus D get cancelled. The remaining, this is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 8. Okay, so D will be, if you are choosing in this way, D will be completely get cancelled and sum of terms becomes 7A. From the given condition, we can write 7A is equal to sum and determine the value of A, right? Okay, so this is the choose when sum of odd number of terms is given, right? Suppose in a problem, sum of even numbers are given, sum of even numbers, right? Suppose, for example, sum of 4 consecutive terms of an arithmetic sequence term is given, right? Given. Then what is the choose? Suppose the product may be given or common difference may be given in the problem, that depending upon the given condition. Anyway, sum of 4 consecutive terms is given. Then what is our choice of terms? Suppose I am writing a term here, A minus B, right? Then I'm writing A plus B, right? So what is the common difference between A minus B and A plus B, right? This is suppose 2 terms. I'm choosing 2 terms. Now I'm taking the difference of A plus B and A minus B. So A plus B minus A minus B. So that is equal to A plus A and minus A cancel. This minus of minus becomes plus. So this is equal to D plus B. That is equal to 2D. So in this case, common difference becomes 2D. Now I want to create an AP. So what will be the next step? So we can write A plus 3D, right? So what is the common difference here? This term minus this term, that is equal to A plus 3D minus A plus D. That again is equal to 2D. So we can write a term here just before A minus B. The thing is that common difference should be 2D. That is A minus 3D, right? Okay, so in this manner we can choose. Here we can write term 1, that is equal to A minus 3D. Term 2, that is equal to A minus B. T3, that is equal to A plus B. And T4, that is equal to A plus 3D, right? In this problem, what is the common difference? We can find common difference, right? Common difference is equal to the difference of 2 consecutive terms, right? This is equal to, I'm writing T2 minus T1 or T3 minus T2 or T4 minus T3. So T2 minus T1, we can write this is equal to A minus D minus A minus 3D, right? So this will be equal to A, I'm opening the bracket, A minus D. This will go minus A, minus of minus, that becomes plus 3D, right? Okay. So we will get this plus A minus with cancel, minus D plus 3D is equal to 2D. So in this choice, our common difference become 2 times D, right? So if suppose sum of 4 consecutive terms is given, you can take this selection of terms, right? So the common difference become 2D. Now you are adding these terms. So sum of 4 terms, sum of 4 terms, that is equal to T1 plus T2 plus T3 plus T4, right? Okay, add all this term. So what happens? Minus 3D and plus 3D get cancelled, minus D and plus D get cancelled. So this is equal to A plus A plus A plus 4 times A. So all the A gets, all the D get cancelled, and we can determine the value of A by this choice, right? So if odd number of terms is given. If three terms, sum of three terms is given, we have choose the numbers as a plus b, and a minus d. Here common difference is d, right? Common difference, that CD is equal to d, right? If sum of four terms are given, then our choice will be a minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d, a plus 3d. Here, the common difference that is equal to 2 times d, right? If you are multiple t2 minus t1, you get 2d. t3 minus t2, again 2d. t4 minus t3, again 2d. So in this choice, the common difference becomes 2d. Okay. If 5 terms are given, so here, if odd terms are given, a will be the middle term, right? Middle term becomes a. So in sum of 5 terms is given, right? So what is our choice? We can choose this is an odd number. 5 is an odd number. So middle term become a. Then we can choose a plus b. Then a plus 2d. So we have 3 terms, right? This is our middle term. So just before a we have a minus b, and just before this we have a minus 2d. So this is the choice, right? Okay. If we are choose a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d, etc., then when we take the sum, the cancellation will not happen. So as to take the cancellation of d, we can choose this combination, right? Now, based on this concept, we can do some problems. All right. Suppose sum of 3 terms, consecutive terms is given, right? For example, I am giving a problem. Sum of 3 consecutive terms. Okay. Now, based on this thing, so the things to be remembered is that is a choose the way we have to choose the terms. So 3 consecutive terms is given. We choose middle terms a, then a plus d, a plus 2d. To the left of a, we have a minus d and a minus 2d, right? If 5, sum of 5 terms, or sum of 7 terms, or sum of 9 terms is also given, also we choose the middle term as a. If even terms are given, then we have to take sum of even terms are given, a minus d, a plus d, right? A plus 3d, then a minus 3d. This will be the choice, right? Suppose sum of 6 terms is given, then we can choose a minus d, a plus d, a plus 3d. Next term becomes a plus 5d. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, right? A plus 5d. Now how many terms is required? Just before a minus 2, we have a minus 3d and a minus 5d. So first term, second, third, fourth, 5, 6. Okay, so here there is no middle term. In this choice, we have common difference. That is only 2 times d. Right, this should be keep in mind. Based on this fact, we will do some problems in the next class. Okay, thank you. Bye.